Into tier 53 faction war. This is Hades Wastes and Orks versus Ordo Malleus. For the blue Orky team, we have two Mekboys. First up is Argus, and this is Volhrim. These guys teleport around and shoot stuff with some fun Orky gadgets. Alongside here, Lokyo is a Kommando knob, infiltrating hero that shoots you, stabs you, and blows you up. Orky style begins in ranged combat with a twin-linked shooter. For red Ordo Malleus, of course, we have three brother captains. First up is Acey, also known as Dark Ace. We've got this fella with just some dots and that. And oLev. These guys walk through objects and cannot be suppressed with some powerful disruption and support fighting in melee combat. And they can get some hard-hitting weaponry. Why are they fighting orcs? I'm not sure. Maybe they just ran out of demons to kill. Are you going to get this natural VP, fellas? Not yet, I guess. Double stormtroopers out here for the Mr. Dots guy. Into some strat squad for the other guys, and double shooters all the way around. I guess the orcs want their flash kits and stuff, eh? Rush to flash kits. Who needs tier 2? Double strat squad for oLev. Suggesting we're going to see double cybolts ammunition over there. Are they going to try and... Yep, they're trying to double against oLev. Can Mr. Dots respond? Kind of far away right now. Never capped this VP, these guys. What's going on? That's a lot of DACA. Stormtroopers dropping like crazy. Brother Captain's taking a lot of damage already as well. And Sluggers already have their burners in play from Lokyo. Backing all the way off is oLev, trying to take some cover here. Support now from Mr. Dots, I guess we'll call him. I don't know. Getting stuck into some shooter boys. Turns to engage. Here's the second strat squad from oLev, and Orks could find themselves, yeah, in a little bit of a Grey Knight pincer attack here. Strat squad getting messed up. Can they take him out? Can they finish him off? They can. Mr. Dots dropping strat squad in the first engagement. Big win there for the Orks. You have electric armor. That's going to help against the double strat squad over here, especially if they can tie one up in melee while they use it. Sluggers did well, don't want to lose them. Bunch of stuff in melee on retreat path. Some ranged fire as well, bit of a staggered retreat. I think they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. Meanwhile, on the west side, oh, Argus has dropped the sluggers right here. But they also took down the brother captain who's in there somewhere. And Orks took it. And look at this, a power bash from Volhrim. We have purgation, speaking of fire. Have incinerators that can suppress targets, and operatives on the way for Acey. For some sneaky grenades and all that good stuff. Might get a full bash here. Stormtroopers coming in to stop them. They do have their sergeant, these guys. They have that no fuse grenade. They might just shoot them though, yeah. Just rely on DPS. Good burst damage from the Stormtroopers. And they are dealt with. Here are your operatives. They have shotguns, detect unit, and with the fallback plan, they can do some nifty things like drop flash grenades when retreating and also break their retreat. Although I think there's quite a big cooldown on being able to break their retreat. They have, what is it, incendiary and what? Smoke, I think. Yeah, they have grenades. They can chuck stuff. Gives them a hell of a lot of upgrades, that forward black plan. I mean, fire is pretty bad for Orks to stand in. Could work out. The contested VP here is still Orky Blue. Those guys did not go for a quick decap there. And here's a whole bunch of DACA being brought to bear. Is this all three Ork players? It is. There's electric armor. Almost gets the Mekboy killed. Barely gets away. Purgation. Unable to shoot. There we go. There's some blue fire. Fancy blue fire. Operatives flee. Sluggers going for a nasty flank here. I feel like they could have killed those stormtroopers. They're going straight for the strat squad though. Sorry, those are the purgation. They killed one of them. And they're straight onto the power. And they retain this VP. Good push from the Orks. oLev was basically alone. Are they going for a power bash? They are. And we do have double cybolt ammunition. So huge range DPS from these guys. Triple strat squad here. These guys do not have their cybolt though. You can tell because of the plus icon. above their indicator here. Sneaky Orks. Hide the boys from the Kommando. Only got one generator down there. Was expecting a quicker bash. What's these Storm Boys up to? They're reinforcing. They're alright. Oh, they got one more gen. Why did they not chase them? Oh, they thought they were moving this way, I think. Trying to cut them off there. Look at the damage from those Cybolt Strike Squad. 493 to 361. Mekboy got a little bit of electric armor in there. Also has his big shooter. oLev got the VP. A little bit slow to react there, the Orks, to that threat on that side. And now it's a 1v1 fight on the west. Purgation doing some work. We've got the Cybolt Ammunition Strat Squad as well. They're quite easily able to see off the Orks' Acey. Brother Captain's back to his feet. Has the Unending Purge. Gives us some energy regen, some health, and maximum energy. Some nice passive bonuses there. Are you guys actually shooting at a generator? Apparently they are. Might see a stun bomb to set up this little push. No, they moved. They moved away from the Dakar. How dare they? Strat Squad getting messed up in retreat by Orks again. Do we have any levels? No levels for these guys. Argus did replace their sluggers and got them burners. Lokyo sluggers have tons of XP. Using Hide the Boys quite effectively here. Contested VP now red. Look at these guys getting stuck in again. Almost leveled. We got some grenade launcher stormtroopers and looters on the way for Argus. It's a good shout, I think, on this west side. Tons of Strike Squad to deal with still. Triple dots. Got 2 up after dropping that early squad. Got a bit of a tech advantage here, maybe the Orks. Weird Boy would do some work here against this big Strike Squad based rosters. Electric armor. Sluggers were a little bit slow getting in. They got disrupted and then an incendiary grenade. Yeah, a little bit unlucky. The Mekboy went in a little bit soon there. Does have proximity mines up. Shooter boys getting their big shooters quite late there for Argus. Tier 2 for oLev. Only has triple Strat Squad on the field. What else do you need? And is it triple Cybolts? It is. That's a scary amount of range DPS. You really need a Weird Boy to shut that down, I think. Storm Boy's getting in there. These guys with power melee weapons tearing through the Purgation. Or just too much range DPS for them to deal with. Oh, a Death Dread it is from Lokyo. Not a Weird Boy. Down goes that Brother Captain. Too much Dakar for him to deal with. Decent stun bomb. But they don't follow it up with DPS. They backed away there. Could have melted those stormtroopers, I feel like. Oh, they took down the Brother Captain again. They're all down. Oh, no, no, not. Dark Acey is up. Level 2. In fact, they're all level 2. Still trying to defend this power of the Orks. Here is the Death Dread for Lokyo. Volhrim going for tank busters for some reason. For disruption maybe, or did they expect a Dreadnought for some reason? Maybe the Rhino. It's a strange one. There's the Weird Boy. Argus doesn't have anything out, and they're not even gone to tier 2 actually. They are floating power here. Looters unable to suppress. There we go. They suppress the Strike Squad. Need to reposition now though. Yeah. Tons of Dakar. There's that flash grenade as those guys retreated there, and they throw smoke onto the shooter boys, messing up their range. Here come a Strike Squad. Goes for Nemesis focus here, Dark Acey. Turning them into a dedicated melee squad. They don't want to fight the Death Dread though. And they get suppressed there, leading them back to the looters with that Death Gun. Whole bunch of Orks in the mid. Storm Boys have their Noblida. There's a jump. Couldn't quite get the stun. Do you have your burners and bits? Of course you do. There's the tier 2 for Argus. Rhino on the way for Acey. Vindicare Assassin for Mr. Dots. And a Terminator Librarian for oLev. Sanctuary would help against the Storm Boys and the Sluggers. Defend the Strike Squad and stuff. Big old power bash. Think they're going to get it all? They do get it all. Now I need to back away, fellas. The smite came in there from the Terminator Librarian. Eats a whole bunch of Daka immediately. Look at that. He does have Terminator armor, so can't be suppressed. But, yeah. It's a big old target as well, I guess. Down goes a brother captain. Not sure what he was trying to do there. Was that oLev or Mr. Dots? That was oLev. Mr. Dots is over there. Good pressure from the Orks. Don't want to overextend though. There's the Rhino. Could see the Las Cannon to help fight the Death Dread. I mean, they don't have anything else aside from the Vindicare. This guy can switch ammo to combat infantry and vehicles. He's got his Exodus rounds loaded in at the moment to shoot infantry in the head with. Death Dread did get a bit of XP. Here's the War Truck now. No weird boys. Warp Vomit would do so much work, I feel like, if they can get close enough. I mean, maybe they're worried about the weird boy just being focused by a million Strat Squad with their Cybolts and dying in a second. Double cap here for the Orks. Tier 3 for oLev. Has tons of red, so we could see Paladins. A Kommando with a special shooter. Vindicare getting way too close to stuff there. Does have his extended operations. There's that Sanctuary. Doesn't stop the Death Dread, but it will knock back all that infantry. It's his starting ability. It's a really good one. So 372 to 280 on the VPs. We have Strat Squad trying to cap this under fire. And a beamy Death Gun to help shoot down the Rhino, I suppose. They got it, those guys. They got it. Electric armor coming in a little bit too late. And he's going to die. Yeah. Misplay there from Argus. Got a bit too excited. Here comes some support. Tank Busters now. Looking like a very good choice to help take down that Rhino. Tier 3 for Mr. Dots. Tier 3 also for Volhrim. Argus here making a mistake, I feel like, and going for stick bombers. Should be going for tier 3 now. 2-to-1 cap here. Can the Orks grab this? They've got both the naturals. They might get a triple here. oLev floating tons of requisition. There's no generators to buy though. They don't have any of the contested points. Orks looking pretty strong, but Ordo Malleus tier 3 soon, and that's pretty good. You see and hear that Las Cannon doing work now. Death Dread escapes. War Truck showing rear armor, which is not great. And here are those stick bombers. Decent melee combatants that can throw sticks and stun bombs. Vindicare's picking off some Orks here and there, why not? Do have their natural back again, so it's a 2-to-1 for the Orks. Should be trying to push this advantage a little bit more, I think. I don't think they realise how little oLev has on the field right now. Should be going for a bash here, maybe. But that does invite a flank, I suppose. Maybe it is just better to stabilise on the VP here. Tier 3 for Lokyo. Volhrim not far away from getting flash kits or knobs. I think get flash kits first. Oh, we see a conversion beamer from the Purgation. Long range anti-vehicle, much like a las cannon, but deals more damage the further away it is, as you see on the tooltip there. And doesn't have a snare by default. You can use an ability to snare targets though. Having to back away here, the Purgation. Orks are pushing a bit. It is flash kits for Volhrim. Get their blasters up and do some work. We've seen how painful multiple flash kits can be. 370 to 163. Stick bombs flying in. It's a good throw. They can reinforce off the Rhino. But these guys can also reinforce off the War Truck. Needs to be careful though, that War Truck. Won't take a lot of las cannon shots to deal with it. Paladins on the field for oLev. Librarian getting close to death. There's a sanctuary. Tries to use it to escape. Is it enough? But can they get them on the field and bring them to bear is the problem. Got some here with blasters. Lokyo also has some with blasters. Argus still stuck in tier 2. Tier 3 now for Dark Ace. There's that sanctuary. Try to focus one at a time. These paladins taking tons of damage here. Those other guys are deep in Orky lines though. Yeah, those Storm Boys can't quite chase them because of the Sanctuary, but now the Sanctuary's gone. These Paladins might be done for here. Can they teleport? I don't think they can. And down they go. Paladins dealt with pretty quickly there. Librarian also maybe one hit point and gets away. If they kept chasing him, I think they would have taken him out. Okay, what about these Paladins? Taking tons of damage from the Flash Gits. Deal with the Storm Boys though. Brother Captain is there to support them. He's got no war gear whatsoever though, this fella, Mr. Dots. Oh, suddenly a Nob squad here from Lokyo. Get their Nob leader and they are more than a match in melee for those Paladins. Do we see any... Oh, Grey Knight Terminator is on the way for oLev. They will help fight the Nobs with their splash damage power melee. Still a dicey fight. I mean, they're not lightning claws for sure, those halberds. Not quite as scary as lightning claws. What is this? Lots of decapping from the Ordo Malleus. oLev, sorry, Dark Ace looking pretty strong on that side now. Argus needs to go tier 3. And they need to keep bleed to an absolute minimum here. Mekboy barely got away. Have they actually chucked any mines anywhere? I don't see any. Must have at some point. 240 to 163 on the VPs. This Rhino's been pretty awesome. Now power bashing this thing. Tank Buster Barrage. Don't think it's going to hit. Oh, very nearly hit though. Got a little volley on the rear armor there. But the Rhino's okay. Nob squad now fully upgraded. Oh no, they're not. They don't have the Meaner and Greener. They have their hammers and the Nob leader. There's a WAAAGH. Just a little WAAAGH. Vindicator Assassin level 2 is doing alright. Can they get a decap here? Maybe they can. Need more flash kits, I think. Oh, there's only one model here as well. Need way more than one. Oh, it's a Rocks. Just getting some vision with the Nob squad there. It's a pretty good hit. A very good hit there. That was Lokyo's Rocks, I think. Didn't quite wipe anything. There's a lot of stuff to reinforce. And got a decat. That's a good little push from Lokyo. Speaking of Rocks, here's another one. Not sure what that was aimed at specifically from Volhrim. Grey Knight Terminator is getting stuck in now. They have their Lava Daemonica giving them the Holocaust ability. Which is pretty nasty. They're able to deal with that massive infantry there. Another Rocks, this time from Argus. Missed the Rhino. That was a bit of a waste. Bit of a waste. Looters might go down. Chased by Strike Squad level 3 with their Justicar. suppressed for sluggers to go in there. They don't want to fight them. Incendiary scares them off a bit. These are triple dots paladins. So it was oLev's paladins that went down, I suppose. More flash kits on the way for Volhrim. These guys are now reinforced. Argus is in tier 3, but they are bled dry, having to reinforce their stuff. They need to be defensive or stick near their allies so they can build up requisition and not bleed a lot in every fight. Nob squad still don't have their meaner and greener. Level 4 stormtroopers, they've done some grenading. Tripled cap here though for Ordo Malleus now. VPs are still pretty even for now, but the Orks need a good fight here. Need a good fight. Argus not having any tier 3 stuff out is going to hurt him. Stormboy jump, trying to isolate the Terminate Librarian there. Do get him to retreat. Nob squad, a sneaky Nob squad getting in. Paladins happy to engage them, are they? Oh, Paladins make them run away. Not expecting that. Orks there seen off the west side. There's not a whole lot that Argus can do against this lineup. What exactly are they going to do against those Paladins? Without flash kits, without knobs. Down goes that brother captain. 120 to 163. Orks here getting on the natural. Well done, fellas. This is a massive blob of stuff, though. Yeah, there's that Holocaust. Lifts them in the air, sets them on fire a bit. Very good control ability. Terminators took a lot of damage there. Not sure what this Kommando's up to. Gonna go down. It does go down. Terminator's draining energy per hit there, as you saw. These are Dark Ace's Paladins. More drain out Terminators on the way for triple dots. And the Orks are in trouble here. Can Argus get a decap? Trying to use electric armor. These guys going to help? There we go. Oh, get rid of him. Got rid of him. There's a single for the Orks. Well done, fellas. They are going to get that back, though, and I assume retake the west side here. Argus trying to put up a fight while he caps. But now fighting 2 players. There's that shockwave thing. That's nasty. Yeah. Got the cap, but lost a lot trying to defend there. It's a lot of reinforcing to do. More flash kits for Lokyo. Did the knobs die? Where are they? They're right here. Right here. 117 to 137. I thought Volhrim had them for a second. Land Raider Crusader on the field. Lots and lots of bolters. Those guys got a bit too close to it there. But they did get their VP again. Look at that. Oh, that's the natural. I thought that was the Ordo Malleus' natural. Getting confused about this map. Down goes the Mekboy. Yep, Ordo Malleus are going to get a triple here. I don't know if the Orks have enough flash kits, have enough knobs. Nope, there's a concede. They saw the Land Raider and they were like, enough of this. This thing is scary. So look at his heroes, end of the game. Level 4 mech. Had a level 5 Kommando. And a level 4 mech again. Electric armor. Did they both have electric armor? I think they did. Level 5 brother captain had the staff at the end. Did Ace. Holy armor of Titan for Mr. Dots. And a level 5 brother captain with a Nemesis Force sword for oLev. There you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time.